Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues, and we have a number of days left, roughly like a week, roughly, and I'm still wrapping up the final season. But I think I'll be able to do that and then focus on other stuff. I probably won't bother card fighting anyone though. Outside of the story, that is, because unfortunately I just don't think I've got that kind of time. And I've got a weird obsession, so I think that is my bigger priority once I've got everything done and completed. I do feel like my priorities here have been sorted. I'm doing my best to get through all of these, and I think I've shown my appreciation in quite a number of ways. I would like my voice to get a break. So that's why I may not card fight anyone, and if I do, I'm not sure if I'll record it. However, there are two ways you can get out of the prison relics. One is to lose your life. The other is to offer your soul up to our Lord. And he's basically admitting here that he doesn't care if anyone dies. Well, I think that everyone here cares if they die. So, if they stayed here long enough, humans would. And we're going to move on. A diff rider. Eh? He's an apostle. An apostle. What are you going to do to us? My name is Evil God Bishop Gastil. I'm an apostle of Gize, deity of destruction, supervising the other apostles. Understood. You can leave it with us. Go and get some rest. Alright, that was Shion Kiba. Apparently, the one who showed up was Valeos. He's an apostle. Oh, I was confused, like, who are you on the phone with? And he's saying that he was just talking to Shion, which means Shion is okay at the very least. He's just probably a bit pissed. That's interesting. Yes, I do agree. And also, Valeos is one of the weakest people I have ever seen. I mean, honestly, you're going to cause all of this ruckus over a freaking sword? Oh my god. But yes, I do realize it's about more than just that. But, I mean, still. That's interesting. The enemy has come to declare war on us at the exact same time that Chrono Shindo was kidnapped by Noah Hoshizaki. Plus, we've got an apostle showing up at the Kiba place. And a Zarath's dragon was used. I'm going to deal with this matter. Personally. I'll get Momoru to help me, Aichi. You and Kai, we're going to need your support. Okay, Kai. Okay, Aichi. Be careful out there. Just don't die or anything. Meanwhile, we'll do our best to protect all the card fighters and keep their vanguard safe. Sure. You can leave all that to us. I know I can. I hope you're okay, Chrono. Well, Chrono is okay so far. He isn't about to threaten Tsuneto's life by any means. And if you're wondering why I'm making dark jokes like this, it's because it doesn't seem like they're going to get food. And you know what happens to humans when they're on the brink of starvation? Oh my god. Yeah, I did mean to move on there, didn't I? Well, I don't think YouTube is going to ban me for that kind of thing. I mean, there's information about that kind of stuff on this platform. I've watched those videos. What are your reasons for doing this? What? You don't know what he... Chrono, listen, have you had the plot explained to you enough already? Apparently not. We have one and only one desire, to see the power of destruction, to see our Lord, the incarnation of oblivion, to see our Lord who controls destruction and chaos, to see the advent of our Lord Gizeh. Dude, what the hell did I do to my tooth? Nothing that's bad enough for you to be concerned. I do think that I may have scraped one of my teeth for some reason, as then sometimes I accidentally do that, and then it just... Maybe it's been frozen or something. No, my teeth aren't actually frozen, but I had something frozen recently enough that maybe my tooth is affected by that still. I don't know, maybe I just ate it, maybe it was just extra fast. Sometimes I give myself brain freeze and I have absolutely no remorse about it. I mean, it is my own body, you know. And I'm fine. To enable this to come to fruition, we are here. We want you to lend us your powers. No. If someone is to be worthy of becoming a vessel for Lord Gizeh, they must be a strong card fighter. In other words, strong enough to defeat a diff rider. And normally, a strong bond has to exist between a human being and a unit for a successful diff ride to take place. Then, all we have to do is destroy that bond. That's why we created Relics, our very own prison of souls. Poor Chrono. Wow. Hey, come on. What's with the doom and gloom? You thinking about that friend of yours again? Of course I am. Oh, rats. That twirly-haired kid. Why couldn't he have just won his match? The other guy would have been sent back. Well, he's not the sort of guy who gives up easily, so stop worrying. He'll be fine. By the way, Hiroki is actually far less annoying now. Yeah. On the other hand, you could be a target for them too, right? I'll walk you home. Thanks. Sometimes all a person needs is a good friend, and then they'll be fine. Although, obviously, I didn't get what Hiroki got when, you know, he was there. But I think that doesn't matter anymore. And because the past is in the past, and I'm done with it. Next year, you and I should team up for the under 20. Absolute justice. What do you say? It's still a bit early to decide who'll be on my team. Who will be... Dude, I think Hiroki should be on his team, and who else? Maybe Kamui? He's still going to be under 20, right? What are you talking about? I'm reliable, I'm good, I'm strong, I'm the perfect teammate. No need to look for anyone else. All clear? I don't think that's how the under 20 works. It was specified that a team of 3 was necessary to compete. I doubt they're changing the rules. Aren't you Taiyo Azukawa? What the hell are you doing here? Who are you? Apostle of Lord Gizeh, Aquaforce Marshal, Valeos. So you're the one that Shion... What? You're being considered as a vessel for Lord Gizeh. You shall card fight me. Your friend Chrono Shindo is under our control. You get my drift. Don't worry, if you win, Chrono Shindo will be returned to you. So all he has to do is win, and then everything will be fine. Now stand up, the Vanguard. I feel like I'm doing some kind of stereotypical accent every time Z is said, pronounced. Even though that's how you pronounce the letter in the English language. At least here in the United States. In the United States, that's how Z is pronounced. I think in some countries it's pronounced like Z. Z? Yeah, that's not American. Sever the bond between the unit and the card fighter. Once someone who's a potential vessel falls into Relics, then the bond with his avatar unit from planet Cray starts to erode, bit by bit. Oh god, that sucks. That's a sign of the destructive power I've received from our Lord. And the place I can use that power is right here in Relics. The skills of the human that was defeated by the Apostle Darkface have become surprisingly useful. That crest seared into your flesh is to prove you're a vessel of Lord Gize. Once it is completed, the bond you have with your avatar unit will have been severed once and for all. Our Lord will then be able to reside within you. He will then be transformed into Lord Gize. Me become Gize? That's right. There's a reason Lord Gize designed. That's right. There's a reason Lord Gize designed to bring... Oh, hold on, yeah. I was like, well, that doesn't make any logical sense. And I'm like, oh, that's because I misread it. Okay, well, let's read this hopefully correctly this time, though I'm not entirely sure. That's right. There's a reason Lord Gize deigned to bring his attention to this world. Why he's coming here. There was a battle against Genesis deity Messiah, which ended badly for him. The elemental souls known as Zareth dragons were captured and sent to this world. In order for us to regain those powers, we devised new ways to get here, like the Diff Ride. This is basically like demonic possession, except worse. And now, once the Zareth dragons are called, Lord Gize will destroy the world. Wait a minute. I looked up Gastil and he's actually a demon. So demonic possession, his host actually is possessed by a demon. I'm not sure about the other ones, so I don't really care. And now, once all the Zareth dragons are called, Lord Gize will destroy the world. Okay, that's a very cliche motive, Gize. I absolutely have no respect for you. Messiah, though, I like Messiah. Now I shall show you. This is Zareth Dragon. Tayo? Discarding the same card as the Vanguard. Our entire future could be at stake here. I offer you to Lord Gize. If I lose this card fight, then the cards in the Generation Zone will never return. You're making quite the gamble, aren't you? What happens when you finally lose the gamble and you're destroyed? Oh, right, I remember now. Manifest yourself and devour our future. Zareth Dragon of Megalanica. Ultimate Stride. Zareth Dragon of Distant Sea. Megiddo. Oh, and by the way, I watched a video yesterday and I mispronounced conduit at one point. And that is in my head. I'm just like, oh shit, I mispronounced that. I don't know which video it was in, but I'm pretty sure that number is actually plural. It's just, I don't remember which video this is in, so I don't know where to correct myself. But I don't think by that point, me mispronouncing something is entirely surprising. I mean, seriously, I've been doing it since I started, pretty much. Okay, well, we're going to continue this in a moment. Maybe it's Megiddo instead, or is that how I've been pronouncing it like that, Megiddo. Megiddo's skill, superior call 5 units from the drop zone. Add 5,000 power to each of the 5 units. Blue Wave Dragon Arsenal, Fleet Dragon. Activate Megiddo's skill. At the end of the attack, it can exchange places with another rear guard. Exchange places? How many times is it going to attack? 1 billion. Zareth Dragon of Distant Sea Megiddo, attack the Vanguard. A triple drive, critical trigger. All effects to Megiddo. What? Is that 2 of Team Striders? Oh, damn. Tayo! No need to feel ashamed. This is meaningless to our Lord Gize. Now, world. Time for silence. Tayo, no! There was a certain human child who formed a bond with a unit from planet Cray. Hold on a second. Is Cray here? Then this has been... Oh, God. Well, it's not a very good picture of Earth, okay? There was a certain human child who formed a bond with a unit from planet Cray. Because of that, oh God, I'm still not over it. That one of those is planet Earth, and I just don't necessarily... Actually, wait a minute. On the right, I think that... Hold on a second. Okay, the fact I don't even recognize my own planet is kind of disturbing. I live on Earth, and I can't even make out the rough shape of a single continent on it. Why? Have I not seen enough images of planet Earth? Apparently I haven't. And because of that, a path was created between the two worlds. There were those of us who took advantage of that connection between the worlds. And now, finally, we're able to set foot on this land. You who lost a card fight against an apostle, proceed to Relics, the prison of souls. Tayo, no! All of this began with you. I offer you thanks from the bottom of my heart. I offer you thanks from the bottom of my heart. You don't have a heart. You're basically, well, he does kind of, considering he doesn't need one to function, but in terms of emotional intelligence, well, he's trash. He has none. Gear Chronicle Singularity, Chrono Shindo. Erg! Listen up, stop daydreaming. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. Me too? Don't worry, it comes and goes. If that's not is that Valeos? What? You as well? I didn't know she was here. Although I did know she was going to be sitting here. There is that. It disappeared. Hold on. Miss Hashima, what are you... To be honest, I'm going to be very blunt here. I think it's a mistake that Shion wasn't sent to her. I think it's a mistake to spare Shion from joining Relics. Because by doing that, he becomes a threat later. And you know what, Valeos? I will absolutely take advantage of your stupidity. I will absolutely take full advantage of that. But anyway, let's continue. This cheeky kid challenged me. I thought he'd be a pushover, but instead, I ended up in here. You mean you lost the fight? What? Uh-huh. You know, winning isn't everything. Relics seems to be doing rather well today. Relics reminds me of Wakamizu's, you know, whatever he was doing. I don't even understand Wakamizu. What is the point of Wakamizu's character? I understand Darkface's role in this story far, far better. It makes far more sense. Though, to be fair, I just prefer Darkface. Even though I said what I said, I just like Darkface's character design here. Although I do realize that isn't his actual form. I'm just saying, Wakamizu has bad fashion taste. I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't say things like that. It might be culturally insensitive because maybe he was wearing something that represented high status or something. But I don't know. The fact he just came back because he was different makes me think maybe he was just not that great. And I doubt he's that popular. There will be many more vessels arriving from now on. So make sure things are organized so we can select the best one. Leave it to me, Your Highness. And by the way, when's Grandora expected? Is it Gradora or Gradora? It's Gradora. I'm going to say Gradora. I hope she doesn't kill me. Her Majesty the Queen should be arriving any moment now. The plan's working out. I can almost hear the world scream as it waits for the silence. I can almost sense my brain screaming as I'm dealing with this torture that you're just... The Gaslighter are going to pay for this. Everyone's going to pay for this. Except maybe Gradora, because for some reason I just like her for some reason. Even though you're not supposed to, are you? I've got some interesting taste though, as you guys already know. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, it will be time to... Oh god. Well, let's hope I don't have to deal with this bastard for much longer.